YouTube, my name's Jessica and I'm expecting my first baby to arrive on the 21st of March 2011. First off, my username littlemamauk. The reason I've chosen this is because I really will be a little mama. I'm very petite and I measure at 1.37 meters or 4 foot and 6 inches. You're all welcome to get out your tape measures and check just how small that is. My partner and I haven't been together very long, probably about half a year. We're very happy together, and this pregnancy came as a huge surprise, but I told him the day that I found out, which was the 30th of July 2010, and we're very excited. I think he's a little bit more excited than I am, but that's not to say that I'm not excited. I'm just concerned because I'm the person who has to actually have this baby and go through all the changes. So yeah, I won't be disclosing our ages because it's just a little experiment. I'm just curious to find out how people view us and how old they think we are. And you can all have fun guessing and commenting and stuff. No haters though, please. The midwife says that as long as everything goes to plan and baby is growing at a reasonably acceptable rate and that I'm not getting too uncomfortable, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to carry this baby to term regardless of my stature. They're just going to keep a close eye on me, and I've been placed on shared care, so that means that the hospital and the midwife will take care of me and make sure that I'm okay and that I'm healthy. They'll let me go to labour if they believe that there's no trouble, no problems with it. So let's hope for that, because I don't really want a C-section. My symptoms have been mostly nausea and vomiting, sadly, tiredness, hiccups, and I swear I'm sneezing more than I ever did. Maybe it's all in my head, but I swear to God, I'm sneezing a load more. I've had cramps, which apparently are pretty usual in like the first few weeks. By the way, I'm 9 weeks in 1 day. My midwife thinks that my weeks switch over on a Tuesday. I think they switch over on a Monday, which makes me 9 weeks in 1 day by my count. The nausea is more under control these days. Some days are better than others though. I'm managing it mainly by in the mornings, like before I even get up, I'll wake up, have a biscuit, and then after a few minutes I'll sit up and then get up. So I have to get up pretty slowly. And more or less that sorts me out for the rest of the day, but there have been the latest 2 days, they've been a bit dodgy and I've not felt as good as I have, say, last week. I've been craving like chilled fruit, like satsumas and grapes and melon, strawberries, all the really juicy ones, and juicy sweet ones, milk and mature cheddar. I don't know why, and savoury things like crackers with butter, and I love the taste of butter and just things like that, stuff that's kind of a bit salty, a bit moreish. I've gone off tea. Oh, and I'm also craving sweets loads, which I know is bad, and it's really hard to resist. I did give in, and I did get some sweeties. Come on, I gotta have some pleasures. What else? I've gone off tea, which is a huge deal for me because I love tea, and I used to have like 5 or 6 cups in a day, and now I'm having like 2. I don't know what it is, particularly in the mornings I just can't face my tea, which was one of the first indications that I was pregnant. Chicken, if it's cooked a particular way, I don't like it. It has to be really like moist and really tender and like kind of cooked slowly. So kind of roast chicken is okay, but anything else it's kind of, I just don't like it. And hot tuna fish. I am a huge tuna fan. I love tuna, and like I cannot get enough of it, and I loved cooking with it, and I liked having it in sandwiches, and I could just eat it. That's changed. and now I find it really hard to eat it when it's hot. I guess it's part of being pregnant. And what else? I haven't really noticed any physical differences. They're minimal as yet. And they're kind of like, the only things that I have noticed are things that currently only I would notice, and possibly people who know me really, really well. And the biggest change is that there's been half an inch increase on my bust size, which is very exciting for me because I've always been Keira Knightley flat, and I've never had boobs, so it's quite exciting to think that I might actually wear a bra someday. What else? Less of my hair is falling out. Something that my partner and I notice about me is that a lot of my hair, like, I molt a lot, and it's doing that less. Like, I used to leave hair on the pillow, on my clothes, on him, on my shoulders, that kind of stuff, but not so much lately, which is good. I'm enjoying that. We've set up a blog together. I'll probably add an annotation in here with the link. It's www.7-and-9. I will put a link to that because it's really difficult to actually explain, but it's www.7and9.blogspot.com, and we'll be jointly updating about everything on there. I've got an email address which people can email me at. Any questions, any words of support are very welcome, and that is littlemamauk@gmail.com. I'll also put a little annotation in there. And that's pretty much, in a nutshell, 9 weeks for me. And it's going to be very exciting, although I'm a little bit nervous. I've already made a little pair of booties. Now, I know they're blue, but I find light blue a very gender neutral colour, and I think these look really cute. They're made out of felt. So cute. Little stars and buttons on them. This one's slightly bigger than this one. I may unpick this one and make it the same size as this one. Generally, I'm quite pleased with them, and that's saying something, seeing as my sewing skills generally leave a little bit to be desired. But I'm happy with them. So that's about it for 9 weeks. If you want to know any more, please get in touch, and I'll be happy to answer any questions, and any words of well wishes or support that you wish to give, they are gratefully received. So more next week.